I'm usually not very good at walking around classrooms, everybody's staring because I'm like when people hold a clipboard. I'm not very good at that.
Well, how do you feel now that you did it?
I feel kind of proud. I feel kind of proud of myself for keeping myself together and just doing it.
Awesome.
It feels really nice to know that we're acknowledged and that you want to hear our perspective and what we think on the way that you're teaching things and how it helps us, like, personally. So it feels nice to know that we're heard and actually, like, acknowledged and respected.
Like, now more than ever, it's not about, like, a lot of kids are discouraged in going in class, like, doing well in class because they know that they don't perform at, like, a level they would like to see them at. Like, they see the numbers, that discourages them, they believe they can't do anything, like, they're not gaining anything from it. Like, really, if, like, just, if there was a way to, like, make people see that, like, it's not about the numbers, it's about understanding, like, gaining something out of it, like, not just getting, like, it's not about the number, it's about, like, the experience and what you...
It's not impossible, but the way that I always viewed my education is a personal connection with the teacher. Because, like, if someone would ask me, like, oh, what's your favorite subject? I never really had one favorite subject. It'd always be off of the teacher, honestly. So, like, having, like, a personal connection with the teacher makes me, like, kind of, like, necessarily, like, the respectfulness for that teacher. Like, oh, I have to pay attention with, like, respect. But, like, even, like, being more engaged and, like, I feel like the subjects that I had a better connection with the teacher, I had a better grade in.
My third one is for kids to self-assess themselves even if they're not told to.
I think that a big part is like the teacher's enthusiasm, because if the teacher's enthusiastic, they get excited.
We agree with you because like being able to relate about what you're learning makes it easier to learn and understand.
When I I went over to one of the tables and I asked what were they doing in the packet, and like right away they were ready to respond to me and tell me exactly what they were doing. And then I asked, because I saw a lot of annotations in the book, I asked what are the annotations and why are you doing them? And they told me that they wanted to understand the book more, and then they told me, like, I was like, what's the book about? And like his name was Matthew. He told me everything about the book.
So I feel like if a teacher have a confidence in you, you as a student also need to have that confidence in yourself. So I think that's very helpful for what he instilled in his class.
I totally agree with you, but sometimes like I'm in algebra, sometimes it's like really, really hard, and like sometimes you just don't want to go to your teacher. And I think that sometimes your classmates can be a really good option. And like sometimes when I don't understand, I'll go to my friend, I'll be like, hey, do you understand this? Can you help me? And sometimes it helps a lot to be able just to talk to someone like your age, and not like it to be like someone older and like he knows it already, so he's like, oh, you don't understand this, like, you know what I mean? But it's like it's easier to talk to your peers sometimes.